Friends, so today we will be discussing the first chapter, the best Christmas present in the world. This is the first chapter of the English textbook of class 8 NCERT. So this chapter deals with one of the sequences that had happened with our author. Okay, so it reads like this. The first portion, it reads like this. I spotted it in a junk shop in Bridgeport. A roll-top disc, the man said. It was early 19th century and oak. So this particular desktop, the top desk, the roll-top desk, it had been from the 19th century and it was made up of oak. And my author is at a junk shop at Bridgeport. I had wanted one, but they were far too expensive. This was in a bad condition. The roll top in several pieces, one leg clumsily mended, scorch marks all down one side. So the particular roll top desk which our author has gone to see, it is a lot shabby, it is very old. Okay, so it is in a very bad condition. So in the roll top desk, one of the leg is also clumsily mended, which is not mended very smoothly. It has been mended and there are quite scorch marks all down one side. So there are quite number of marks which is there. It was going for very little money. I thought I could restore it. It would be a risk, a challenge, but I had to have it. Because our author already required this roll top desk, he thought it is better that he can buy it because he was getting it at a very low cost. Okay, and he thought later he will go ahead mending it. Okay, again, repairing it. Fine. So I paid the man and brought it back to my workroom at the back of the garbage. I began work on it on Christmas Eve. So on the Christmas Eve, he started working on it. I removed the roll top completely and pulled out the drawers. So roll top was removed and there are drawers. Okay, so he started pulling off the drawers. I removed the roll top completely and pulled out the drawers. The veneer had lifted almost everywhere. It looked like water damage to me. So what the veneer is nothing but the top layer, the top thin layer of plastic or decorative wood on furniture. Okay, so the veneer had already been removed. Okay, the veneer had lifted almost everywhere. So it is almost like a water damage. So when water falls in, the coating starts getting removed. It gets swollen and gets removed off. So that is what had happened. Both fire and water had clearly taken their role on the desk. The last drawer was stuck fast. So our author was unable to open the last drawer. I tried all I could to ease it out gently. So he tried to pull it gently. He tried each and every way that it can be done gently. In the end, I used brute force. He used a very tough force. I struck it sharply with one side of my fist and the drawer flew open to reveal a shallow space underneath a secret drawer. So inside this drawer was a secret drawer. There was something in there. I reached in and took out a small black tin box. So he took out a small black tin box. Sellotaped onto the top of it was a piece of lined notepaper and written on it in a shaky handwriting. So something was written. He got a piece of paper. So and it was stuck with a sellotape. So he took out this piece of paper and he read it out. What did it read? Jim's last letter. received January 25, 1915, to be buried with me when the time comes. So it was a letter, and it was Jim's last letter, and it was received Jan 25, 1915, and it also stated that this letter it needs to be buried when time comes. I knew as I did it, and it was wrong of me to open the box, but curiosity got the better of my scruples. It usually does. Inside the box there was an envelope. The address read Mrs. Jim Macpherson, 12 Copper Beeches, Bridport, Dorset. I took out the letter and unfolded it. It was written in pencil and dated at the top December 26, 1914. So this particular letter that our author got was dated December 26, 1914. So he has received it. He has got this letter today when it is almost in the Christmas Eve. Okay, so now he has got a lot of thoughts going on through his mind. He took out the letter. He thought whether to open it or not, but curiosity. He opened up the letter. He found this address, and he again unfolded the letter, and he read the date. Okay, so this is what it talks about in the first part of the best Christmas present in the world. So to again revise the situation that happened in the first part is the author went to a junk shop in Bridport, and he wanted to buy a roll top desk. So he found a desk which was very clumsy, was broken, was mended here and there. So he got that roll top desk because it costed him very less. And when he found that he can work on it, when he thought he can work on it, he found also that the veneer had been completely damaged by water or fire. And when he tried to open the drawers, one by one, he got stuck in the last drawer. And by applying some amount of force, when he was able to open the last drawer, he found a secret drawer inside the drawer. There was a black tin box. He took out the black tin box, and there was a note on the black tin box with the sellotape. When he read through, it was Jim's last letter received January 25, 1915, and it also stated that to be buried with me when time comes. He opened the black tin box, and he found an envelope. He opened the envelope and he saw the address in that, Mrs. Jim Macpherson, 12 Copper Beeches, Bridport, Dorset. Out of very, very much curiosity, he opened the letter, he unfolded the letter, and he read the date, December 26, 1914. Thank you.